go on and on. I haven't got time
Another
to play them
corker
all.
with choir.
Yeah. Hello, Guy.
G'day, guys.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Guy, do you try to make it internationally?
Oh, no, he tries to stay as local as possible.
No, I'm serious because I feel like before I go and all this, there's so many songs. Battle Scars went well in America, but you don't. You've got kids. You don't really like. There are some people who live in America and really push it.
He doesn't care about those kids. If he went global, those kids are finished.
Yeah, I wondered like how important that is to you.
It's not really that important to me, if I'm being honest. Like, what's important, I guess, for me is just to follow the spread. Like, for example, before I go, that's still quite heavily played in Europe and stuff. So I went to the Netherlands and stuff, and I'm heading back there. I'm releasing this song as well over there.
Yeah, excellent.
I mean, Battle Scars, I was on the X Factor when I released that, and I remember because I had to stay here and film, I couldn't do a lot. So I did. We did Letterman and we did Jimmy Fallon and Conan, but no radio or anything. I couldn't head over and do promo, and that sold over 1 million in America. So
good.
I love it when the actual music sort of
speaks for
spreads,
itself.
you know,
spreads without you actively pushing it. It just
because
becomes...
I'm just not going to move. Like I've lived in New York, I've lived in LA. Like I just I don't really want to move from Australia.
Yeah, but when you live in LA and when I live in LA, they're very different life experiences.
Yeah, you're working, right?
I've been to your den.
Yeah. You liked it there.
It was good.
Yeah, you didn't get trapped there though. You didn't feel the need to stay.
I escaped.
Some other artists just never left.
That is true.
Yeah. They were always just there. You thought they were visiting every time by coincidence.
Just wondering.
They were living
hoping
there.
there won't be people that come out and reveal all the stuff that happened in that day.
I could care less. I've revealed most of it myself.
I just don't want you to go down like R. Kelly sort of vibe.
No, R. Kelly. I'm not holding anyone against their will, that's for sure. I wanted them to go.
That went so dark. I'm sorry.
You know, Kyle almost revealed one of your secrets the other day. Did you hear about that?
No.
Oh, you didn't even hear?
No, what was that?
Oh, because you know how...
I didn't, don't worry.
No, before you panic, he didn't.
No, I didn't.
But was he teasing us, wasn't he, Brooklyn?
Deep dark secret.
Well, you know. Where did it all start from?
It started because on The Voice, you and Delta finally spoke about like the relationship you had back in the day. Yeah, and I played that in my own news. And off the back of that, Kyle then commented about something. Yeah. He said he knows more to the story, but he won't say.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, what was it? The original story was what?
That you and...
Let's play the original thing that appeared on The Voice.
Okay.
Here's the bit.
I felt so awkward.
Met Delta at the Arias 16 years ago. She was so sweet, and we just hit it off straight away and became really good mates.
Guy and I used to watch Harry Potter together when we were 17 years old, hold hands occasionally.
She romantically chased me for a very long time. After repeated rejection, I caved in finally for just a little while.
Yeah, so everyone was very excited about that. That must have caused some grief at home, no doubt.
I was watching it with Jules.
Bringing that up?
It was so awkward.
Did she say, why'd you bring that up? It's such an old story.
You know what those interviews are like. Those master interviews, just sitting there for hours and they're just peppering you. And they do it on purpose. They time it, they break you. So after 3 hours, you're just like, it's great talent. It's, bloody good. I love singing. It's great. I love
You pretty much want to say anything just to get out of there.
And then they brought up, But, I mean, I wish there was more to it. It was very, very innocent. It was very... literally, we watched Harry Potter.
Yeah. There was no grabbing of the
Okay,
wand.
I need to play then what Kyle said off the back of it then, okay? Because I'm not letting you off the hook, Kyle.
Your trusty source,
Yeah, exactly.
So you've got the audio?
Yes, I've got the audio.
Okay, here we go. Far be it for me to shed any light on that. Which I won't. Don't look at me. Don't pause. I know what you're trying to do.
I'm just wondering what on earth you would say, to be honest.
I wouldn't, because they're both dear friends of mine.
Exactly.
And who am I to throw in any extra info?
Okay, then. Well, we'll leave it at that, shall we?
I think we should.
All right. Well, let's take
Unless,
some
of
last calls.
course, you really want me to
No,
spill
don't.
the beans on it.
You wouldn't.
This is
Okay,
like
go for it,
Isla
go.
Fisher all over again.
I couldn't. I wouldn't. I shouldn't. I shan't. I shan't do it.
It's killing you. Because you can't hold a secret inside you.
It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, God, guys probably listening going, don't do it, don't do it.
I would love to just blurt it out. But I won't, because contrary to popular belief, I can be trusted with a secret. Or can I? Yes, I can. Can I? Sure I can.
You got the devil and the angel, don't you?
Stop talking to each other, you two. No, I won't do it. I like them both very much.
That means a lot.
Yep, I know you do.
But I like you guys more. No, do I? I don't even know most of you guys. Screw it, I'm going to say it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying it. No, forget it. I'm not doing it. Okay? It is what it is. It's their story to tell. It's not even my story. And secret safe with me.
Oh, amazing.
Can you believe it? This is the first time he's ever kept a secret.
I actually feel I've got
honoured.
I've got,
Say the word.
I've got
A
little
real
feelings
friend.
in my
Yeah.
stomach right now.
It's a real friend right
That's
there.
diarrhea, maybe.
That's loyalty.
It is, isn't it? He must really like you, Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Or there's no story at all.
Exactly.
Could be.
That's what it might be.
That's what we're going with.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate you not saying it because
I do
it would end both of our careers.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's right. Hey, I'm no idiot.
Yeah. And you think about all the fan mail and stuff we get going, that song you released, Choir, that
Yeah.
really helped me through this time. You would be personally responsible for
for
ending.
ruining a lot of
Yeah.
people's dreams.
Yeah.
There is one
Thank you.
story I will share that's about Delta that's got nothing to do with Guy, but there was a particular Christmas at my place in Los Angeles, the House of Debauchery.
The dead.
Yeah.
And it was good. Now, we cleaned up our act enough for Delta to come over for Christmas one
Well,
day. And then
she didn't party Delta though.
No, she's fun, but like her idea of party is like Diet Fanta. It's not my idea of party, and I'm not talking Fanta. Oh, don't worry, you know what I'm talking about, Brooklyn. And so there was a drunk lady there who was who was engaged to one of my friends, and she's a bit loose, very prim and proper type of woman, but gets on the sauce and goes sideways.
Yeah.
She grabbed a turkey drumstick off the turkey.
Yeah.
Lifted up her dress, wiped it up her vagina,
No.
and then went, Delta, have a bit of turkey. And Delta's
Get
face
out.
just about dropped off. She was horrified.
I love that you're setting this story up like a prudish person would be offended at that. I think
Most
filthiest
people, yeah.
person would be offended at that.
You know what I'm worried about is that he's kept your secret safe because that's not okay to tell, but that story
No,
is.
but Delta didn't eat the turkey.
How bad's your story then?
No, he doesn't
No,
even, his
much
story I don't
worse.
even remember. Yeah.
Mine's much worse than this
The turkey
like,
drumstick's
secret
nothing.
recipe turkey.
No, there's no
Vag-
special. Yeah, that's what
turkey.
the KFC special spice is. Anyway, so I had to eject that woman from the party,
Oh,
obviously.
you did? Oh.
Well, I thought if you're wiping your bloody turkey drumstick and then offering it to my guests,
I've always said that. If you're going to wipe, I've always said that. If you're going to wipe that turkey on your vagina, then you're out.
And then that's
That's a general
grounds for
rule.
being
House
ejected.
rules.
Yeah.
House rules,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And my rules
Yeah.
are pretty loose, but
Yeah.
even I'll have a line.
You
can't
draw the
cross.
line at
Do you have you had an event at your monstrosity down there? On the, what do they call it? The black monstrosity?
like an event.
Like have you invited people around, guests?
Not yet. I haven't done a big housewarming party. We're so close to
How
having
could
an
you though?
thing.
With
you
the
gonna- are you
hate that's in your local community just about the building, could you?
they
The
are.
last thing you want is 100 cars out the
That
front.
is true.
Oh,
That
I
is
want to
true.
see your
And
house,
turkey
Guy.
legs and
We
all.
get snippets of it on Instagram, but I think everyone, all your fans, are like, show us more. We want to see it. Are you going to do any kind of at-home spread or?
I think so. I think I
should.
might. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, especially for the sake of my architect, I've got this incredible architect, Joe Snell. He's killed it. Done an amazing job. But I've got to have you guys over first.
Should we give tickets away on air to the housewarming?
That
Maybe
no.
it might be fun.
No.
You don't think that'd be fun?
Well, how often do you invite randoms into your
Never,
house?
never,
into
never.
the den?
Never. Oh, Sophie Monk's out there. Hey, Sophie, come over to the mic.
Sophie can come over.
Sophie, you've been at my place in LA. You've seen some shit go on there, right?
Yeah, heaps of shit.
Yeah. And then you've been freaked out a few times, right?
Oh, in what way?
Oh, just like, wow.
Are we going on my secrets now?
No, none of your secrets.
Okay.
You leave the turkey
But
alone.
no, she was not involved in the turkey. Were you there with the turkey? No.
I would never wipe myself with a turkey.
No, I'm not talking about it.
Oh,
was not you.
Okay.
But you've seen, you've witnessed some like eye openings. There was some rock
At
stars.
your place?
Yeah, some rock stars. So shit going.
Yeah,
on.
you got some hot people around that come to your house.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
surrounded by a lot of glamour.
A lot
A
of
lot of
times-
attractive people.
Yeah, a lot of times, and Jackie, you might not even know this, that when I was doing the show from there, some mornings there would be like maybe 20 people passed out on the floor right around me, unconscious.
No, I did not know that.
Wow.
Wiped
It's like
himself
Breaking
out.
Kept that
Bad.
quiet.
Like, no, not. It's
Like
no
that's-
ice. We weren't on the ice.
Oh, God,
Wasn't
mate, I'm
that?
I'm not insinuating that.
Well,
You're
what
way
do you
too
mean when you
expensive.
say,
When you say Breaking Bad.
when you say Breaking Bad? You think that we're out the back
scene when
cooking
they-
meth?
You know that scene where they had that mad house party at that
Oh
kid's
yeah,
house?
yeah, the little junkies.
That's
joint.
what I'm-
Yeah, no,
yeah.
it was like that, but with really hot people.
That's sort of like your mates
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I picture, yeah.
That's what your housewarming party would be like.
Yes.
Your house will be trash. Don't do it,
Has anyone
guys.
ever set anything on fire at your place?
No, not yet.
No.
No, not yet. But
You keep it tight. You run a tight ship there.
well, you know what's funny is that like press has sort of taken photos from the front, and from the front, I don't have heaps of windows and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I've tried to create somewhere private, and then they've labelled it this sort of like a bit of a fortress that doesn't have windows.
Yeah.
Literally, the whole backside of it is all windows.
Oh, really?
is
All
it?
windows.
But it's just ironic because obviously there's no windows at the front because you're taking pictures and then saying there's no windows. That's why I like to walk around nude. And
How many
and
kids have you like? You walk around nude your house.
Sometimes
What do the kids
with
think?
this jacket, I'm wearing a big fur jacket.
Yeah, I like that jacket.
Just
Yes.
that. Like this morning, this is all I put on.
Do your kids think? Oh, that they think that's normal for you to be walking around nude?
Yeah.
Is Jules nude or is Jules?
No,
Jules
no.
always seems like she's
No, I don't just walk around all the time nude. But
Just if no one's home.
well, when you wake up, you know,
You're naked?
I'm naked, and
Oh, yeah.
sometimes I go down for breakfast, and then I realise the blinds are still up. It's
Lucky there's no one can see from the front.
It's true.
What about
Exactly.
your over the back neighbours? Can they see?
I think they can.
So they could
yeah.
just sell some paparazzi shots over the
Isn't
back
it
fence.
illegal for them to? Is that true? Actually, is that? Does anyone know the actual?
I
answer
want to
for that?
know the answer to that too.
What's illegal?
What's
like,
the
can,
answer?
Because-
can they shoot into your house?
Well,
No.
I think what it is that they're technically not supposed to shoot into the house, but if they've got a really good photo that they think is worth money, like for instance, remember when Roxy was kissing, someone else, and they shot in through the bedroom window, and
Oh,
remember
wow.
when Lara Bingle was nude inside her, they sold those photos.
so that's illegal.
So it is illegal, but I think
The way they get away with it is they just release it on the internet, and then no one knows where it comes from. What's going on, Jackie? Getting a message?
yeah, sorry, my phone's on. Yeah.
Check the message.
So-
Maybe it's important
no,
to what we're talking about.
it's an alarm. And
Roxy.
so yeah, Roxy's like, shut up.
I'm with Ollie in the car. Thanks, bitch. That's what we need to hear.
Sorry,
Taking the
Roxy.
kids to school, they're all crying
Bad
out, bitch.
example. Bad example.
Because
Okay,
I
but-
heard there was a rule, right, where if they're not on your property, they can. If they're on public property, they can shoot into.
Yeah, I think they
private.
claim that if you're naked in your window and everyone outside can see that,
Then
then
they
they
can-
can take a photo of it and it's fine.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
if you're in your
close
bedroom
blinds.
getting a gobby off the maid, right, and someone can see it from the street, then they can sell it to New Idea.
Yeah.
Well,
not
be
not me
careful,
Fair enough.
specifically,
Fair
because
enough.
Shelley, if you're listening, I would never do that.
Is that your? Do
Yeah,
you have a, like, a
lovely
cleaner?
older Filipino lady,
Yeah.
and it's just not a visual I needed at this.
Yeah. You're Filipino, though, right?
No,
No. What are you?
Mate, we don't all look
You're
the
Indian.
same.
No, you're Indian.
No,
You've got a vibe.
I'm a bit of everything. I was born in Malaysia.
That's right.
My
Oh,
dad's-
Malaysian, yeah.
My dad's Sri Lankan
Mhm,
and
that's right.
Portuguese. My mum's Indian.
That's right.
But she's white.
She's a white
Hang
Indian.
on, we
Blue
got
eyes.
Sharon.
Very rare.
Sharon's called through. She
Hi,
wants
Sharon.
to. She can clear up that question you have.
Oh.
How does Sharon know?
I don't know. Hey,
Hello,
Sharon.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. You can clear up whether the photographers are allowed to take photos into people's houses. Is that what you're bringing for?
Yeah, because I'm actually a real estate photographer myself.
Mm-hmm.
So with drones and everything these days, there's lots going on about it. So basically, as long as we're on public property, we can photograph whatever we want.
See, so they can stand on a road and just shoot into your house.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
minute I go onto private property, then I'm crossing the boundaries.
Right.
What about with the drones then?
I stand out on the street.
Wait, but
And
can
we
I
take-
fly a drone into someone's backyard? But technically, I'm on public property. But the drone is.
No, you're not.
You know what I
allowed-
mean?
No, I think-
There's still a lot of laws happening with the airspace above,
Yeah.
because no one actually knows who owns the airspace above us right now.
So,
no, they should
so-
just make that illegal because that just seems, like
well,
an
Jules
invasion
and
of
I,
privacy.
we were in. We've got like a little spa at the back.
Right. What a dirty little grotto.
Yeah.
Are you in there nude
our
with
own
her?
little den.
You've been there nude?
We may have there
make
may
out
have been
in there?
nudity
Is it
involved.
do you do
but
the-
no joke, drones just flew over.
Oh, did it?
And at first I thought it was like a helicopter in the distance, and then I was like, babe, I reckon that's a drone. And it had the little red light flashing, and then it just stood there, and it was a drone.
Jules is topless.
She had no gear on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
God
God.
bless her. What a wife.
So if
eh?
that footage is out there, if it'd be awesome.
Send it
if I
in to
could
me.
buy
I'll
that.
pay top dollar for that.
Definitely not.
That'd be great for our Instagram.
It would. The numbers would be
It'd be
huge on that.
skyrocket.
Yeah.
Skyrocket. Thank you, Sharon. Appreciate that.
Thanks,
Sharon.
Shaz.
Guy, we better let you go.
Thank you.
We're
And
loving
thanks
the new
for keeping
song
our
Quiet.
secret.
No worries. So I don't even remember what the secret was.
That's
If
good.
there was even one there to begin with.
Well, let's pretend there wasn't.
Well, but there's no secret. Jackie was more fool you, Jackie.
Right,
Thinking
okay.
there was a secret.
Yeah, okay.
The Delta's little tribe, like Delta's fans that come and see her, they're so inspired by her, and you've
Hey,
got
can
the
everyone
keys to ruin it all.
Let me just
for us.
remind everyone, Delta's fans are no longer 12. They've grown up. They're bloody doing all sorts of things. They're out clubbing. They're becoming women.
They're not. They're pure.
They're
Delta's
pure.
influence on them has kept them that
I've
way.
told Delta before.
And you want to undo it all.
No, I have not. I've told Delta before. Your fans are now women. They're not playing My Little Pony and shit like
Oh,
that.
but they're Delta women. Delta's very wholesome.
Delta, yeah, but Delta's she's no Disney character.
No, she's not. She's got
She's
a good
a fun.
balance.
She does.
She's fun and
Yeah.
anyway. So's my wife.
Who was your favourite? Who was your favourite? Yeah, your wife's amazing.
We love Jules. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
You don't
You're
get better
very
than that.
lucky.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm batting massively.
She's great.
You were batting.
Batting, you
In
know.
the
Above
spa.
my average.
Oh, right.
you
No,
haven't
no,
heard that before?
I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise.
Yeah.
I just thought with the drone and
So is this going to now turn into? You'll just in your head you'll make up that now there was a group orgy in a spa.
no. You don't do orgies. I don't think you're not an orgy guy.
No.
You
I'm
might
an
have
orgy
thought
guy.
of it when you were younger,
No.
but
No, I'm not a big orgy
all the
guy.
choir boys and everything, and
We do cover a lot in here. I'm glad. It's good. We've had turkey vag and orgies and
yeah. But the main thing we covered
dens.
was Choir, the new song.
Choir, the new song. And that's what I love about this. You'll still professionally get the plug in.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Amongst the filth.
Good.
Good.
90% filth, 10% plugs.
That's why I love it. That's why I
Plug in
love
the
it
filth.
here.
That's what we do. Guy, nice to see you, bro.
Love you guys. Thank you.
I love you,
Thanks for playing the
Guy.
song too. That was the first time
Well,
I've
keep
heard it.
playing it.
You
On
played it
radio.
last night in here. I know someone told me you snuck in here last night.
Yeah, I wasn't
played
in
your
here,
song,
though.
played a new Miley song, did all that shit.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
but I like when you hear it on the air first.
Yeah.
It was good. That was
Yeah,
a
well,
pre-record, but we don't give that stuff.
Oh, did
away.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have known better.
I'm not coming in
As
here
if he's in at
midnight.
midnight.
Come on.
Well, I didn't
You
know.
of all people should know that.
I didn't even think
How long
about
have you
it.
been in radio for? You
I
think
didn't
guys
think-
coming in at midnight?
I didn't know.
No, I did it at Sony at about 3 in the Arvo.
Oh, Jesus.
Pe-
You're like
people-
smooth. Everything
people-
on that shit station is
people
bloody
know this.
recorded. You know that? Oh,
At least you guys are
up
live.
next, David Campbell. Pre-recorded piece of shit for 6 hours. Who wants to hear that rubbish? Anyway, I don't want to get
I
involved.
thought you
in
and DC were cool
that.
now.
No.
You're not cool.
No.
Don't you do the segment where you
No.
bygones?
No, he was the one I left out.
Really?
Got to have someone to hate.
I think you need healing there. He's all right. He's a good bloke.
Yeah, he's not even a man.
Wow. This is
To
really
me, he's
deep.
like a little Ken doll.
I think this is very deep.
Look, we haven't got time. You've got a lot to do today. I don't want to get involved in some big... I'm going to get angry. I can feel it.
Yeah. I'm sorry to bring that up. You brought up
And
the Delta
DC,
thing, so-
I've got a whole new name, by the way. DC does not stand for David Campbell when you ask me about DC. You know what it
here we
stands
go.
for, Jackie. First one, Dick. Second one, we all know. Don't flash. I know. I'm not allowed to say it. We all know. It's the one magic word. But when I think of him, I think of that.
No, he's all right. You guys need some. I think.
Yeah.
Can I be the?
No. I
Oh,
don't want.
come
I
on.
don't want to know him.
We'll play Kumbaya. We'll get him in. And
If
we'll
you
do
bring
this.
him in and you and him sing Kumbaya to me, and I can smack him in the face with a dead fish, it'll be all forgotten.
But how's that?
It's up to you.
What's
See,
for
what-
him? What's
what-
enticing him?
I don't
Good
care
question,
about
Guy.
him. I don't
You
care about
wonder
him.
why he doesn't come in.
I don't
Yeah.
care about him. I don't care. What do you mean? What's for him?
You got to meet.
I'll
in the
tell you
middle
what's for him.
somewhere.
I'll tell you what's for him. The ability to walk through the street without looking over his shoulder. That's what's in it for him.
Wow.
The ability to go to a screening with other media where he doesn't cower in the corner hoping I don't show up. That's what's for him.
Don't
Good
know
one,
if it's
Guy.
enough,
Good
but I'll
one.
try. But if we can make this happen, it'd be good. Remember, I healed stuff with your dad and stuff on the phone.
My dad's dead now, so that means nothing.
Oh, this went pretty
Hey,
dark.
you might as well go now.
No.
The whole thing's gone to shit.
Let's play my new song.
Yeah, we've already
if you
played
want
it.
it. No, it's about that. So it's
We've already
about
played
all
it.
the
About that death and
It's just about
healing.
It's
been
about
good.
healing. Yeah. There you go. I'll leave you with that.
Okay,
little
thanks,
tiny
mate.
bit.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Good one, Guy.
I
Thanks.
don't really like ending an interview on a low like that.
And
See
off
you,
he
brother.
goes.
See you, brother. No, oh, yeah.
Give a hug.
I'm always here.
Give the cuddle. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Thank you. The guy's out, everyone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Great bloke. Great bloke. He means well. He's very gentle. He's a very lovely man.
Yes, isn't he?
He's one of the loveliest people you'll ever know.
Yeah, I know him. Oh, okay.
Why do you have to bring up that piece of shit, David Campbell?
No
That
way.
really has turned me off.
Well, he was right in saying that you brought up Delta, so.
Yeah, but he likes Delta.
Yeah, but like.
They're friends. Like I brought up a friend of his. He brought up someone I can't stand that's turned on me and has been an asshole to me for no reason other than to advance his own bullshit juvenile nowhere career.
Okay.
Oh, now you're on his side too.
No, but like we don't need to go on about it.
Well, I think you'll find
Take
it's
a
just
deep-
me going on about it, not
In
we.
with love, out with anger. Isn't that what they say?
I feel like I'm at rehab. Rehab's for quitters anyway.
Now, don't be angry. You're all angry now. I don't like that.
Guy's never left and I've been left angry.
Yeah,
I'm not
know.
angry at him. I think he's amazing. If I was gay, he's the guy to be gay with.
Oh, yeah. I actually, yep, I can understand that.
Not that he's in any way feminine, with his pink beanie and his faux fur jacket.
He's very fashionable.
I couldn't pull that off. Like I admire what he
I'd
looks
love
like.
to see you wear what he was wearing
seriously,
today.
I look at that and I think, I wish I could pull stuff
Yeah,
off
I
like
know.
that.
I know you do.
There's just
Because-
no way I could.
Yeah. He's got some wardrobe.
He's wearing like a light, like a bluey grey long faux fur coat and a pink beanie.
And a white and pink jumper.
Now, how could I ever wear that? And where would I wear it?
In here. Just try it. I'll see if I can get one in your size.
They don't exist.
I'll get it tailor-made.
They don't exist. Tailor-made. How embarrassing.
Well, when it comes to that kind of clothing, you have to get it tailor-made.
You don't just buy that off the rack.
Well, fashion designers tend not to go up too high in size.
Yeah, because they don't want fat pigs wearing their shit.
That's right.
Yeah, I get it. That's why all fat people are all wearing dark clothes,
Yeah.
falsely thinking that we look thin in it. But we're just fat things wearing black.
But you look thinner in that than what you would with Guy, what he's wearing. If you wore a pink beanie and a white knitted jumper with pink on it, do you think you'd look skinnier? No.
Or would people not even think about how fat I was? They'd just think, what a exquisitely dressed man.
And he was wearing pink shoes.
Was he? Didn't even notice. Okay, well, I'll try and pull myself back into a good mood.
Well, I've got O News coming up next.
Oh, well,
so stand by for that.
that'll really get me across the line.
Actually, it's not great.
What have you got?
Oh, someone's having a go at you.
Oh, who?
Oh, I won't say.
Who is it?
I might just drop the story.
Who is it?
I don't want to say.
Who is it?
Don't worry. Just wait, okay?
I want to know.
No, I'm not.
Who is it?
Drop this story.
Tell me the name.
Well, it's Tom Gleeson on Hard Chat.
Who gives a shit? This bloke got his own show cancelled, the loser.
Bad timing.
And
that
he's a
story.
ranger. And he's ugly.
Oh, here we go.
And he's an ABC clown.
Oh, I don't know. if
Can't
you're gonna
wait
like
to
this.
hear what the clown's got to say.
Ladies and gentlemen,